This is Ben, Liam and Belle on Nova.
G'day there, podcaster.
Yeah, welcome to Maccas stuffed into a turkey. Well, it's a quote from the show, wasn't it, Belle?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess so.
That's a thing people actually eat, you know.
It's not.
Turducken, yeah, it's a turkey, duck, and a chicken.
Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, but not Maccas stuffed into it.
No, but turducken is a
No,
real
I know
thing.
that. I know that is. Yes, I'm very aware
And
of that.
if you want to, you get a quail in there, in the chicken.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. Oh, at least you can.
Turduckendale.
Yeah, you can. I mean, as long as it's got an ass, you can shove it in there. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
you can
it's
shove
sort of-
anything in an ass.
Yeah, I feel like you feel quite. I feel like you feel quite powerful after eating a turducken. You're like, oh, I'm eating three animals at once.
That's awful.
Anyway,
Enjoy the podcast. Oh, actually, just before this properly starts, did anyone see Nathan Jander's post on the Alpha Squad?
Yeah.
This is episode 600.
Yeah, no, so it is and it isn't, and there's so many
What do you mean?
numbers.
It's
I think we need
634.
to...
Yeah,
No, it's not.
It's not, though.
what do you mean?
Why
He's
don't
done the calculations.
Yeah, jump into the podcast. Enjoy. When we come back, I'm going to give you the proper podcast numbers.
Ben and Belle, I'm feeling a little guilty this morning. I've got to fess up. I want to get something off my chest. Been trying to eat a little better, but yesterday I suppose what you could say is it was a cheat day. I had a lasagna for breakfast during the show. And when you ruin things early, you sort of chase the dragon a bit. You know what I mean? You sort of, you've already blown out, so why not go full binge?
No.
Well, that's how I roll, Belle. And I had 2 iced coffees, a hot chocolate, a Nutella donut, some waffles, and me-goring.
Ew.
All before 1 p.m.
Your guts.
I know. Recipe for disaster right there. Well, you can't put your body through that and not expect some grossness. And last night in bed, I let one slip, silently, may I add, and under the sheets. I was keeping the sheets pretty tight because I was sort of just hoping that it would disappear.
Into the ether.
It's air. It doesn't just go, well, there's a doona, better
Well,
stop.
it's sort of a race against time. Like if Sarah falls asleep quick enough, then I'm away.
Yeah. I like to think that slowly, when it passes through the blanket, it somehow like carbon
filters it out.
Yeah.
It's like having a filtered water system. Yeah, it sort of it slowly gets rid of all the grot. Anyway, I didn't beat the sleep race, so Sarah, my fiance, she clocked it. She clocked it hard, and instantly blamed the dog. So I was in the clear. She was like, Toby farted, and I was like, what? Pee you. Oh, that stinks, dog. And if it ended there, happy days, like crime of the century. I got away with it. But as the smell sort of, waft over more, the angrier she got at the dog. And Sarah got up, and she opened like all the windows to air things out. She's like, Toby, that's disgusting. You're disgusting. You're feral. And there's just berating the dog, who was asleep at the time, and he was sort of waking up to just this. People shouting at him, and I could see in his eyes he was devastated, like he didn't know what he'd done wrong. They really, they really pick up on emotions. He's like, why is everyone so angry at me? And the angrier she got, the worse I felt. And she even went to the corner of the room, lit a candle, and then she kicked him out. She was like, nah, you're out tonight. You're out of the room. You're done. And then I felt so bad, and I should have come forward and been a better man and said, actually, it was me, but it was sort of too far gone, so I had to pile in as well. Through the door, I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you, Toby? What have you been eating? Lasagna and waffles!
For holiday accommodation more comfy than your old trackies, jump on the What If app. With hotels, holiday rentals, holiday parks and more, find the perfect fit for holiday you.
Book your getaway on the What If app. What if it's Aussie for travel?
And we're all awaiting this week the moment that Donald Trump may be arrested. He is set to be arrested at some point for some hush money that he paid back in 2016 ahead of his election. But look, there's news stories saying, when's it going to happen? And he's waiting. And also apparently he wants it to be done in public.
Yeah, well, it's super exciting because we've actually managed to get a world exclusive interview with Donald Trump ahead of the arrest. And I know this is a really, really bad time, Ben and Belle, but I've got to do a nervous wee.
But Liam, we said
I know.
We said we're going to call him at 7:20 exactly.
Yeah, but I mean, he probably won't answer. When you get to connect on the international, like I probably got 30 seconds.
You can't hold it?
I've really got to go.
Damn it!
I've got to go. Like if he answers, you just start without me, okay? I'm out of here.
Fine.
Okay.
All right, well, Liam's leaving the studio. All right, Liam's leaving the studio. I guess it's just going to be Belle and
We've got
I
to call him.
interviewing Donald Trump. Hopefully, though, he picks up the phone.
Hello, is this the NYPD speaking? This is Donald.
Donald, it's Ben and Belle calling from Nova. How you doing?
I'm well. Just getting ready for a prison. Been getting a few friends around to tattoo my body. I've been doing a lot of crunches using a medicine ball, preparing my physique for the boneyard.
Yeah, right, because you don't have the kind of physique that you would normally see in a prison, Donald.
Well, this is true. But, there's a lot of people with worse physiques. A lot of people say they prefer my physique. Milena, for one, is a big fan of my frumpy clumpy. So soft, so powerful, very powerful.
I'm sure you do, Trump. But seriously, what is your plan for prison?
I have a contingency plan, if you must know. I've been putting supplies into my prison wallet. Bondi Sands, fake tan, hot dogs, and my golf clubs. Big fan of golf.
Right up the old prison wallet, hey? If you were confronted in the boneyard, Donald, by a bigger inmate, how would you handle that situation?
Well, first of all, I'd say, look, this is a conspiracy, okay? I shouldn't be in here. You know who's behind this? You know who? I think you know. It's Hillary. or China. Or Lady Gaga. Probably Lady Gaga. And look, my administration will get to the bottom of this.
Mm-hmm.
I will not be in prison for a very long time, okay?
You're not going to get your, usual great food in prison. Have you got a last meal planned before you go in?
My last meal, yeah. Yeah, it'll be my standard breakfast McDonald's. Stuffed into a turkey. Covered in custard. And washed down with a Diet Coke, a DC.
You love your Diet Coke.
Trump, do you think you'll join a gang when you're in there?
I think I'll start my own gang.
What will it be called?
Orange Boys.
Oh, well, Donald, thank you so much for joining us this morning. All the best for your impending arrest. Remember, anything you say will be held against you in the court of law. But good luck.
Yes, sir. Best believe. Representing for the Orange Boys.
See you, Trump.
On God, on God.
Okay.
It's 6:10. Hallelujah, it's 6:10.
Good morning to you, Serena, in Essendon. Have you played before?
No, I haven't.
Oh, look, I will say today's quiz is, I don't know, I think you got to be a little bit of a footy head and also a TV head.
Serena, are you telling us that you're a long-time listener, first-time caller?
Absolutely.
Oh,
I don't think
wow.
Serena ever said she was a long-time listener.
Well, how long have you
though.
been listening for, Serena?
Well, I got up at 6 o'clock. So
Oh, no,
about
I meant
9 minutes.
like to
Long
Nova.
term.
To Nova.
Yeah.
Oh, every day, every day.
Good answer.
Sounds like a long time to me, babe. All right, well, let's kick into it. Australia Post are putting in change rooms to post offices so you can try on clothes that you've ordered online. What colour are Express post boxes?
Yellow?
Yeah,
Nice.
good. I don't think I've ever used an Express
Really?
post box.
I've used it
No.
once in the past.
Wow. Did you pick the yellow one?
Yeah, because I wanted Express.
Yeah,
Was
yeah,
it
yeah.
fast?
It was fast.
Congrats to Tones and I, famous for her hit Dance Monkey. She got married in Bali. Can you name a primate other than a monkey?
Oh, in Bali?
Oh, no, it doesn't have to be a specific.
Just
Bali.
any breed of monkey.
Oh, baboon?
Yes, we would have also accepted mandrill.
I would have also taken gibbon.
Also
Yes.
human.
Yes, I suppose so. Yes, evolution. Hey, Carlton and Geelong play tonight at the MCG. Who's your team, Serena?
I actually watch rugby instead.
Oh, wow.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, righto.
Yeah, I'm a Melbourne Storm fan, but if I was to go for anyone, I live in Essendon, so I'd go for Essendon.
Yeah, or how about them Dolphins, eh? 3 for 3. Fins up. Kick, 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 kick. Yeah, no, we span the genres here. We talk about AFL, but we know our NRL. Okay, well, a question about the AFL. You're going to have no idea.
It's
so
a
just have a stab
50-50
in the
though.
dark. Yeah. Who has won more premierships out of the teams playing tonight, Carlton or Geelong?
Oh, I would say Geelong.
Oh, Serena, I'm sorry.
You would unfortunately be wrong. Sophie in Diamond Creek, that leaves only one. Carlton or Geelong, who has more premierships?
Carlton.
Yes, they've got 6 more on 16. Hey, Julia Louis-Dreyfus has received a medal from Joe Biden for her career in acting. Who did she play in Seinfeld?
Oh. I don't watch Seinfeld.
Really? You don't know who she plays
It's not
in Seinfeld?
Kramer. It's not George or Kramer or Jerry. It's the other one.
Oh. What's her name? I know what she looks like. I don't know her name.
Don't say Newman. No, sorry, Sophie.
No, Luke in Bundoora, do you know the character that Julia Louis-Dreyfus plays in Seinfeld?
G'day, fellas. That would be Elaine.
It is Elaine. Belle's here too, not a fella. Melbourne fans of K-pop bands twice have broken the Ticketek website by trying to buy tickets to their Rod Laver Arena gig. Can you finish the lyrics to this Korean classic?
Whooped Gangnam Style.
Hey,
sexy lady! Gangnam Style.
That is just burnt in everyone's brains, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Well, Luke, congratulations. You're in the draw for Nova's First Class and 50K. You also get to pick the next song we play. And let me tell you, everyone's winning this morning. You really could close your eyes and just point, and you're going to get a great song either way. So would you like to hear Linkin Park?
I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end,
Or, Luke, would you like Sean Mullins?
everything's gonna be alright. Rockabye.
Very different vibes, but
Yeah.
we're all winners this morning. Luke, the choice is yours.
We'll go with the Sean Mellon.
Oh, looks like it's going to be a lullaby kind of morning. This is going out to you, Luke in Bundoora.
I'm excited for Lincoln Friday, though.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah, Sean Mullins Lullaby. What a tune. You are here with Ben, Liam and Belle on Nova 100. I remember he came to Australia for the Guitar Festival and he was like the headliner.
Really?
Yeah, it was like an acoustic
In
guitar festival.
Tamworth?
No, that's the Country Music Festival.
With the golden guitar.
To be honest, this was just it was a thing in Adelaide that they had at the
Oh.
festival theatre. I don't know much if it was much of a festival as much as it was a night with 3 people that could play acoustic guitar and Sean Mullins doing lullaby a few times at the end.
Yeah, if he was headlining, what else did he play?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, name me your second favourite Sean Mullins song. Before we kick into this, I just wanted to pass on our team's condolences to our producer Brody's family. They had a loss in the family this week, which is horrible, and we just need to context that with this. But yeah, something rather awkward happened in the office a couple of days ago. Brody was off grieving as people do, in any line of work when something horrible happens. But yes, something happened, and it involves Ash Gardner in the newsroom, who joins us now. Ash.
Hi.
Hi. How
Hi.
you doing? How you doing there?
I'm feeling clammy, I'm going to be honest. Very clammy over here.
So I think I should just paint the picture. So it's about 5:30 a.m. Obviously, Brody isn't at work. He's had a passing in the family. And Ash, what did you say to the room when you walked in?
So I walked in, I noticed Brody's absence, and I said, "Oh, where's Brody? Did he die?"
Which is most of the time
Very
a pretty
bold.
a pretty funny little joke.
And off the back of Brody's Bucks being held over the weekend,
I see.
the running gag was, will Brody survive? Will he make it in?
Yeah, and,
you know?
and that's the thing. You would think it's a safe joke because if Brody had died, we'd probably text you the night before.
Yeah.
At least, we'd give you the courtesy, I suppose.
But then when
Yeah.
you had to make it clear to you, Brody had not died, but someone else had. Yeah.
and
And then you kind of melted. You melted into the floor.
I melted off the couch onto the floor.
Yeah.
And I have actually felt so bad about it since then. That night I went home and it was like going to the confessional at primary school at church. I was like, I've got to tell you something. The worst thing happened at work today. And I felt so sick about it all day. I've carried it with me for days.
And now we're shaming you for it on the radio.
You thought it was all bygones are bygones. And you probably thought Brody would never hear about it because he was obviously off for 48 hours.
I was hoping nobody would tell Brody because I feel so bad about it.
Look, Ash, you are not alone. People do this all of the time, and we'd like to get some calls on the radio this morning. When did you put your foot in it? 13 24 10 is our number. If you come on to share your story as well, we'll put you in the draw for first-class flights to anywhere in the world for you and 3 mates, plus $50,000 in your back pocket.
Maybe you just completely misread the room. I don't know. Did you put your foot in it? 13 24 10.
Mick in Warrandyte, what did you do?
Yeah, he's going. We had a new lady start in HR of all the places, and I turned to her and I said, so when's the baby due? And she looked at me in disgust, and I turned into a little small ball on the ground and started rocking.
Mick, in the year 2023, surely you're still not going for that one. We've learned, Mick.
I love that.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Did you report yourself to her straight away?
It's such a gamble, isn't it? It's
just don't
the
gamble.
1% chance that it comes off is not worth the 99%
I'm
pass
like,
fail.
even when it's like pure baby, like
Yeah.
8 months in, I'm like, and what's been happening in your world? And then I wait for them to point,
Yes.
and then we go from there. Simone joins us now, McLeod. Tell us, you put your foot in it.
Good morning, Ben, Liam and Belle. How are you going?
Very good, thank you.
Very well.
That's good. It was many years ago now. I was at a pub with some friends in Brunswick on a Saturday night. Had quite a few bevies. It was getting busy in the pub. Just looking around the room and noticed a really happy-looking guy coming in on crutches. And I said to him, wow, you're really brave coming out on a Saturday night with lots of people. And he sort of just smiled at me and said, I don't really have a choice. And I looked down and he only had one leg.
Oh, okay. So you thought he just injured his ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, you're brave. Oh, no, I kind of have to go everywhere like this. This is kind of how it works.
This isn't for 6 weeks.
And you've obviously had enough drinks not to notice that a whole leg was missing there, but that's okay. Jaden.
At least you didn't say, we're getting legless tonight. At least you didn't do that.
Yeah. Jaden and Mitcham. Tell us, what happened when you put foot in it?
So a couple of, maybe almost 2 years ago, one of the girls at work, her mum passed away. And because I'm still a 12-year-old at heart, my response for everything is your mum. And she asked me a very generic question at work one day, and stupidly it slipped out. And I was trying to reach for the words, but they just wouldn't go back in.
Jaden, why are you still ripping out your mum?
Your mum. She died this week, please. Don't remind me.
Oh, that's a rough one, Jaden.
Ben and I are Belle's managers. We've been really trying to increase her profile since she started radio at the start of this year. She was our producer before this, and we've made some big waves. We've paid for Paps to follow her, that sort of stuff. We've put her on Cameo. We actually got an appearance on The Project.
This is Belle from our studio audience. She's a media novice. What's coming up on the show, Belle?
Coming up, Happy Hugh Van Cuylenberg is here with some sage advice, plus parody prince Weird Al Yankovic is here. Yeah!
That's our little star.
Yeah, nailed it. They're always coming up with sage advice, aren't they, on The Project? And Belle, I remember you came in the next day and, you really enjoyed yourself and you were raving about a particular part of the night.
Yes, I was raving about Dave, the warm-up guy from The Project. If you have been to The Project to actually watch it be filmed in the studio and been a part of the audience, you probably would have met Dave, who at the start, like from the very beginning, comes in and makes you feel so comfortable, and he's the guy that makes everybody cheer, makes everybody clap, makes everybody woohoo. So I said to you guys, well, we have to meet Dave. You have to meet him.
We were fascinated by this.
So Dave is here. Good morning.
Good morning.
How long have you been the Project warm-up guy?
I've been doing it for about 4 years now.
Okay, and how do you, obviously, funny man, comedian, how do you get into the role of being the warm-up guy?
It's all about right place, right time.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to work on the show as a comedy producer behind the scenes. And because I do stand-up as well, one day the regular warm-up guy went down.
Oh, right. He was sick.
Someone had to step into the role. And I volunteered not knowing anything about it. And from there, I've just sort of bluffed my way all the way to the top.
That's so media, though.
Is the previous person that was doing your role still in the boot of your car? Or
Yeah, that's right. I've taken them out. I'm taking out every warm-up guy around Melbourne. Slowly taking over the scene.
That's the thing. You have one sick day and you are done.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you take a day off and your place is gone.
And I have to remember that.
And so that everyone on the project, obviously you're sort of warming up, getting everyone to clap and stuff. Are they all nice? Like, did the show ever finish and Waleed comes over and goes, "That crowd wasn't warm enough." You dick.
They were lukewarm at
They
best.
were lukewarm. They weren't laughing at my bits. Or are they all there pretty chill?
They're all pretty chill. The hosts are fantastic. They are very appreciative. Like you said, because during COVID, we weren't able to have an audience for a couple of years. We've only brought it back over the last 6 months. So I was there getting no one to clap for a couple of years. It was very lonely during COVID.
They still had you there. They still applaud you.
No.
I was going to say, I'm like,
one man clapping. Come on. No, but because we've had it without the audience for so long, even a lukewarm audience these days,
They'll
that
take
is
it.
so much better than those dark days of no one clapping and cheering.
Yeah.
Well, Dave, look, from being there myself, I have to get a few secrets from you. You do have some lines that you whip out every night, surely. The same jokes that you whip out, the same stuff. Because even the first thing you said, which I was like, great, well done. You came into the green room and you said to everyone, you were already wearing your headset. You had your little microphone, your headphones, and you came in and said, "All right, guys, I'm the warm-up guy. No, I don't just work at the KFC drive-thru." And it was like, I was like, well, that's the number one of the night.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I make it up on Friday night. I'm riffing. You will absolutely not see me do that on Monday.
Well, look, we were thinking TV, great, the glitz, the glamour. You get a warm-up guy to warm up the crowd. We don't get that in radio.
We got to come on cold so often. It's such a brutal, demanding industry. No one's telling our listeners to get ready to clap and cheer and hoot and holler and laugh. What about if we change that this morning? We were about to play a song, but Dave, if you're happy to hang around, you are the project warm-up guy. Do you think you could maybe warm up some listeners of the show so we don't have to come on to a cold audience?
I can give that my best shot.
That'd be amazing. I mean, this is what you do best. You've been doing this for 4 years.
That's right.
Would
You're
this
a
be your
natural.
first radio warm-up gig?
It would be.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm very open to it. If this goes well, could this be my big radio
Well,
break?
that's it. Yeah, it certainly
We'd
could.
love to have you in the corner every morning
Yeah.
just going, woo!
Again, one man clapping.
I'm excited to see how this goes. If you want to be in our radio studio audience, 13 24 10 is our number. Give us a buzz, and you can be a part of this next on Nova.
This is Ben, Liam and Belle, Melbourne's fresh way to wake up on Nova 100.
All right, Melbourne, please welcome Ben, Liam and Belle's warm-up guy.
All right, well, welcome back. My name is Dave. I'm usually the project audience warm-up guy, but today I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try and be a radio warm-up guy, possibly the first one ever. I'm here with Ben, Liam and Belle, and down the line, I believe we've got some fantastic audience members. Marcel, Andy, Annie, Steph, Nick. Promise, let me hear you.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, fantastic. That's pretty good. Pretty good setting the vibe there. Now, just to get everyone on the same page here, on the count of three, I need you to give me a big woo. If you're ready for a woo on the count of three, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Woo! All right, that's pretty good. Fantastic. I love that. I love that. Now, a big part of the audience's job is obviously to set the vibe, bring a bit of love, bit of energy into our radio studio. So for a scale, I'm going to get you to do a round of applause. We're going to start slow here. We're going to go for what we call a golf clap. You imagine out of 10, this is a 2 out of 10. So on the count of three, you've just seen someone on the golf course. You're polite. You're saying hello. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Golf clap. Fantastic, fantastic. All right. Well, now we know what a golf clap sounds like. We want none of that. We're going to go for a massive 9 out of 10. Rack it right up here. You imagine that now you're on the golf course. Unfortunately, all claps are scaled via golf for some reason. You've just seen Ben, Liam and Belle smash a drive. It's gone in hole in one. They've won $1 million. How would you react? Some strong claps, some big woos if you'll indulge me. 9 out of 10. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Fantastic. You sound beautiful. I actually get paid per clap you deliver, so this is good stuff for me if you keep that going. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Well, I've got some good news for you out there. You've passed the audition. Congratulations. We're going to take you through to the next round. We're going to bring you into the studio. You're going to be our radio warm-up audience.
Melbourne's fresh way to wake up. This is Ben, Liam and Belle
On Nova.
How good is that?
It's us! Ben, Liam and Belle, make some noise!
Yeah.
All right, geez, that feels good. You always have to come on cold in radio. That's why we got the project warm-up guy and great comedian Dave Warneke this morning to do that for us. Man, that you had him eating out the palm of your hand.
How did that feel for you?
A little bit strange, I'm not going to lie to you, but I loved it.
It's actually, you were so good that being in the studio, I felt weird. I wanted to clap.
Yeah.
I wanted
Yeah.
to woo
I
because
was
you
getting
made
pretty
it
hyped.
so desirable. And as we said, you're also a comedian. You are doing a show in the Melbourne International Comedy Festival. It's called Even Hotter in Real Life, which I love. You can catch your show.
Dave, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much.
Mate, can you stick around for an hour? Because we got to, after the news and traffic, we're going to need another warm-up, I reckon.
Huge change coming to Australia Post stores. Are they stores? Australia Post offices.
They're stores because they sell things like weird kind of
Yeah, like-
$80 phones and puzzles.
If you need to buy like a magnifying glass,
Yeah.
or a soft toy, a plush toy from one of the film franchises, they're all there next to each other.
Well, there's a huge change coming. They're going to be expanding into superstores, and they're actually bringing in change rooms into Australia Post offices, because if you're picking up a parcel from an online shopping spree, you can then duck into the change room, try it on, and then right on the spot, if it doesn't work, doesn't look right, doesn't fit, you can then send it back.
Surely that can't be all post offices though, because you get some like fancy ones in shopping centres. The one in my neck of the woods in Richmond is like in a broom cupboard. Like it's like you can. I don't actually know where they put all the parcels. Like the parcels like all stacked up on top of each other, like an old bookstore or something.
Isn't it crazy how the mail system, the system of mailing something, almost became obsolete completely? Like people stopped sending letters altogether, but then parcels have made such a big move that it's almost more popular than sending letters.
Well, that's the thing. That's pretty much, dare I say, how they're, chugging along these days. $63 billion was spent with online shopping last year, 2022.
I bet a bit of that's from selling plush toys in stores.
Yeah. They probably made a little bit of money off, boxes of sand and all the other random
But like you said,
crap they have in there.
Liam, my post office, my local one is kind of similar to yours. My one's like Hartwell, and it's been there forever. It's the old strip shops. And I went in there the other week, and at the counter while the guy was putting my stuff through, I picked up a brochure, and I'm not even lying. It had print date 1986 on it.
Whoa.
And I picked it up and I said, wow, this is vintage. Have you kept this here? And he looked at it and went, no, we've never moved that. And I said, are you serious? And then he took it and I said, don't throw it out. And so I took it home, because I like my vintage stuff.
Ozpost putting in change rooms, though, what that's going to do is that's just going to feed the online addiction.
You know what? It's stupid because if you online shop, it comes to your house. You try it on at your house. Why would you take it back to the store and then try it on there? I don't even see the point of this whole
Well,
thing.
no, I think it's would you then change your delivery address to be at the post office?
But then you've got to drive to the post office.
You know what it is?
To try clothes on
And
to
I-
send it back.
I could be wrong here. My wife buys a lot of online shopping stuff, but I think some people do so much online shopping that they get it delivered to a post box.
That's
you know you can
wild.
get it. You can get a PO box. It's like it's not at your house.
So your
so
partner
literally-
doesn't know about it.
You literally go to the post office. You unlock your thing. You've got like 4 packages in there. You try it all on, so you don't have to bring it home. There's no risk of getting caught, and then you can just return it.
Could you imagine,
That
like,
is-
if there was a horrible accident and you lost the one that you love, and then they're going through the will and they're like, and my PO box is left to you with all, and you didn't know about it, and you open it and it's just like a treasure trove of iconic bags just from the last sort of 7 years.
I mean, yeah, online shopping, I'm wildly against it. Just the amount of plastic that is used for online shopping, the amount of plastic and the amount of fast fashion. But
I bought a bunch of stuff on the Iconic a couple of days ago. I feel like it's the future. You can't fight it.
I'm with you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it saves you having to go to the shops.
Yeah.
You know?
But just if you're going to go to the post office, go to the shops instead.
But then you got to burn, fuel emissions on the way to the shop.
Who says you're driving? Walk.
I'm not walking to shops, Belle.
the
Why do we
weather.
do confessions of an online shopaholic? Maybe listening to this, your ears are burning. You're going, that's me. I've got a secret post box, or I'm hiding packages before my partner gets home. 13 24 10. If you would like to confess to us this morning that you have a bit of an online shopping addiction, we would love to speak to you. And look, I don't know if this is going to fuel the addiction, but we have got some iconic...
Don't fuel it.
We have got some
Yeah.
iconic shopping vouchers
If you've
up for
got a
grabs.
problem, we'll make it worse and give you hundreds of dollars to spend at the Iconic.
Brooke in Chelsea, how bad is your addiction?
I'm not going to lie, it's pretty bad. There's quite a few parcels ordered every week.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And are you doing the thing where you're trying it on and sending it back?
I'm getting them delivered to my neighbour's house.
You're kidding. You're kidding.
No. So my husband doesn't realise how much I'm ordering online.
Oh my God. And so your neighbour's in on this racket. Your neighbour's okay with that?
She definitely is.
Okay,
So it's because it's the ones the parcels that stay. Because my fiance Sarah's doing this, and it's like I get home every day and I'm sifting through white iconic bags and then throwing them all in. She's like, I just return everything. I'm like, do you? Do you? Because your wardrobe is like Narnia. It goes forever, and it's just clothes and clothes and clothes.
Brooke, so if these change rooms come to post offices, would you then get everything delivered to there? And do you think you'd use them?
Yeah, I reckon I probably would. It's a lot safer than getting them delivered to my neighbour's house.
Yeah. Well, all the best, Brooke. I mean, you got to spend money to make money, so enjoy. Good luck with the addiction. Nicole in Ascot Vale, are you worse than Brooke? You're an online shopaholic.
I don't know if I'm worse than Brooke, but during COVID, and I've sort of definitely kept up the habit, I was getting multiple packages delivered a day. So I would sit in the hallway of our house so I could see the Australia Post delivery guy. And so I could monitor when he was coming, and then I would direct him to the side of the house where he would shove the packages in the garden.
Oh, my God.
And that was happening multiple times a day. So I would just literally give him the signal, and he would put it in the garden behind the wheelie bin.
Nicole, was that the same guy? So he knew what to do, or was it?
Oh,
different
he
people?
knew. He was like, "Yep, that's the girl. I know what to do." I would just
Yeah.
look at him in the eyes, and he'd be like, "Yep, I've got you."
You know what?
You're smuggling. You're parcel smuggling.
Nicole, that kind of reminds me of a situation that happened with me and my wife. We were taking the dog for a walk around the block, and I kid you not, the postman said, "Hey, Sam," and I said to Sam, "How do you know your name?" And she said, "I get a lot of parcels delivered."
Yeah, I'm pretty known on the iconic. Rose.
Well, at least that's what she told me anyway.
Yeah, well, then, I was going to say, you got a kid on the way.
Yeah, in July. Jeez, this kid looks remarkably like the postman. That guy that we met, that really friendly dude. I can't wait to show him the kid. Rose in Coburg, tell us, you're an online shopaholic.
Yes, hi guys, love your show.
Oh, thanks, Rose. I love your energy.
Thank you. A terrible shopaholic. At one stage, I had a list on my phone with 60 parcels to arrive. Belle, be assured, I only shop at places where everything is recyclable package. I will not buy where it's plastic, so rest assured.
Thank you, Rose. I appreciate that.
My husband and I have a family business, so all my couriers know anything that comes with my name on it, do not hand to my husband. They will keep it in their van if they don't see me. So we have this whole little secret society. So they will see me, they will nudge me over, I'll open the boot of my car, the parcel goes in the boot, and they'll close the boot of my car.
Oh, my God, Rose.
Swift. Parcel ring.
It's like the Italian job.
Terrible.
Well, Rose,
It is yes, it is. I am Italian.
Rose, why don't we fuel that addiction a little bit more this
No,
morning, and
no.
we'll give you a voucher to the iconic. How does that sound?
Sink it all in, Rose.
No,
My girls will love it.
Rose,
Thank you.
or,
Yes.
okay, what I can offer you, can I offer you actually somewhat of a reprieve? So we've got vouchers to Harris Scarf as well. And can I offer you a Harris Scarf voucher, and you can go in there with your own 2 feet, walk in, feel everything,
You know what?
try it all.
This is interesting. This is a good
you know
case
what
study.
can I
Rose,
negotiate?
you can have $100 to spend online at the Iconic, or you can have $250 to spend at Harris Scarf.
How about you donate it to the Breast Cancer Foundation?
All right.
I mean, or you could just be a really nice human. Thanks, Rose.
Well done,
Option
Rose.
C. We will do just that. We genuinely will.
And looking at the city at the moment, we can see out in the city, and all the top of the buildings are completely gone into the clouds as well.
Yes.
An observation.
I feel like Liam kind of covered the storm off.
Yeah, no, I think, yeah.
Okay, am I the only one here that's loving having an 8:40 a.m. storm?
I
think
agree.
you're getting into it more than everyone else. I might go on. Do you want to do another 3 minutes on the storm?
Or 3 minutes
do
on the storm.
If it gets out of your system, Belle, we'll make it one of the cool or not cools.
Cool or not cool? Cool, cool, not cool.
Yes, cool or not cool. Belle gives us a topic, and Ben and I have 3 seconds to decide whether it is cool or not cool.
3, 2, 1.
I have fandangled the list a little bit this morning after... Ooh, there's lightning. After the storm has begun. So, first one this morning. Cool or not cool, guys? Storms.
3, 2, 1.
Cool.
Not cool, unless you're talking about the equivalent to the McFlurry at Hungry Jack's, one of the great ice creams.
Is that still around?
The storm, yeah. 100%.
What about the Melbourne storm?
Yeah. What about Stormy Daniels? Hashtag topical, Trump getting arrested.
No, I'm with you, Belle. I think that the storm is very cool.
Yeah.
I love watching lightning and listening to thunder, especially at night time.
I think it's like all right, but like for me, my fiance, she's like obsessed with storms, right? So if one hits, even if we're in bed, she's like, "You want to go for a drive?" No, I don't want to go for a drive. I got to be up
you don't
at
go
4
out
o'clock in the morning.
storm.
No. She likes driving around and like looking at getting better vantage points for the storm.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I do like sitting on like a balcony or something and watching it,
Yeah.
though. All right.
I like going on a hill and holding up a golf club.
Next up, cool or not cool, saunas.
3, 2, 1.
Not cool.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
I've been using a sauna a lot lately. I've just joined up in my local YMCA, and there's a gym and a pool and a sauna. And so I've been saunaing probably 3 times a week.
What is it actually like? What are you getting out of that?
Well, I think it's good for circulation. It loosens up your muscles if they're a bit tight, and it's just all around, I find, relaxing. And then I was in the sauna yesterday, and I kind of had an epiphany because it was me and 4 other old dudes.
It's always old. There's never, good-looking women
lot
in the sauna.
lot of liver-spotted old dudes
Going for a schwitz.
talking about their 30-year-old kids that have all moved out of home now. And I sat there between 2 of them, and then one of them literally laid down, and the top of his head was touching my thigh softly. And I went, nah, I'm out of here. I don't like saunas anymore.
Do you mind if I just rest on your lap a bit there, mate? Do you mind if we just sweat together?
Can you stroke my head?
All right, finally, cool or not cool, social sports.
3, 2, 1.
Cool.
Not cool.
What do you mean, Ben? I mean, it's a great way of getting out of the house and being active
You don't play
and
any
making
social
friends.
sports.
Well, it's interesting you say that, Belle, because
No.
there is a Nova mixed netball team that I've been harangued into joining.
Oh, my
and,
God.
You're not.
Playing my first game on Wednesday.
Who harangued you into joining?
Oh, there's a few cool heads in the netball team. You got Fitzy, CJ, Annie, just a few names around the office.
Oh,
and,
my
You're gonna
God.
play?
Yeah, they're looking for a big goal attack. Needed someone with stock.
Are you just playing because Fitzy in sales is your friend?
Yeah, look, I'm more playing for the social aspect of social sport. Well, that was a big bit of lightning. Sorry, I've just done a bell. Sorry, there's a lot of lightning out of the window at the moment. It's just
hard to
distracting.
concentrate.
I still haven't seen any of it yet.
No, it's good.
Do you know how to play netball?
No, not at all. No, I've never
Do
played
you know
before.
the step rule? Like, do you know how many steps you're allowed to
Yeah, you got to bounce every 6 steps. Something like that.
take? No.
Jeez, what a morning we're having. I mean, everyone's drenched. There's lightning, hectic storm. It feels like it's midnight, and it's 8. Well, it's 8:56 now. It's almost 9 o'clock, and it's dark outside.
Yeah.
And Ben, we thought this is a perfect opportunity for our new segment, Storm Watch. Storm Watch.
Yeah, you know that TV show, Storm Chasers? It's
Yeah.
like that, but Liam and I stay in the warm, dry studio.
Yeah.
And Belle goes out and chases the storm.
She's like Helen Hunt in that movie Twister. Hey, Belle Jackson, is that you from Storm Watch?
Have you got me?
Yeah, loud and clear. I can really hear the rain coming through.
It's still pouring down here from Stormwatch. I'm standing out on Clarendon Street. If anyone's driving up, Clarendon Street, give me a toot. But please drive safe. There are cars, honestly, like floating down the road. So please drive safely. But the road is completely flooded. The lightning and thunder is still going. So I'm hoping you'll get a crack while we're on Stormwatch.
Is it heavy rain?
Stormwatch.
It's calmed down. It's gone a bit lighter where we are here in South Melbourne. It's gone a little bit lighter, but it's still, I saw this poor woman just before running across the road. She was in a summer dress and heels, and that's it. No jacket. Her hair was completely drenched. She was drenched.
Hey, Belle, you know how, you obviously you love the storm. You wanted to go down there and be in the storm. I get a certain feeling when stormy weather hits, and I wasn't sure what that was, so I've Googled it. I find this pretty interesting. Stormy weather reminds people that the world is made up of forces bigger than they are, which makes their woes hail in comparison, which I think is interesting because you must have a lot of woes. So then when the storm comes, they feel very small.
I really like to be surrounded by pouring rain to make me feel less sad.
Yeah.
And
No,
Belle,
that's pretty much it.
that really is the essence of Stormwatch. Stormwatch. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate that. Belle, I hope you got a card to get back up because Ben and I are about to make a hot breakfast.
There's no way I'm going out there.
In our heated studio.
And we're back.
End of the podcast. Catch me up to speed, Ben and Belle. I don't know what's happening. You're saying it's actually episode 600 right now.
Yeah, yes. Nathan Jander, our resident stat man, which we're always blown away by. If you don't follow the Ben and Belle Alpha Squad page on Facebook, just Google that and join the page. And he posts some amazing stats in the feed. His most recent one was that today's episode of the podcast is technically episode 600, Liam.
How?
Because, so it's supposed to be 634, is that right?
Yeah.
Because 20 episodes are missing. So we've removed episodes for certain reasons.
Because this could be controversial stuff.
Yeah, and certain episodes have been taken down.
Have they really?
Yeah.
Oh,
up to
what
20.
did I say?
8 episodes. Numbers are duplicated, so you just said the same number twice.
There's a lot of
To be
errors.
fair, I put it in the doc, but then it's also on someone else to upload it, so we should be checking.
Episodes 54 to 77 are incorrectly best ofs, and it skipped from episode 545 to episode 564 back in October 2022.
So there's a lot,
God.
And also,
So-
he did say it's also number 70 for the Ben Lehman Bell show.
Yep.
Okay.
So this
super confusing.
is-
I mean, do we even need to put numbers on them?
Technically, this is episode 600.
Well, Nathan, that must have taken a long time to go through all of that. But thank you once again. I mean, the stats don't lie. I'm not going to argue with you.
He is definitely getting an official show plinth merchandise keyring.
We've got Kurt making the plinths. We've
Yeah.
got Nathan doing the stats. Like, if you want to offer any
Yeah.
services for the podcast, go for it. But yeah, definitely a plinth coming his way.
Happy episode 600, everybody.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.